I want to give you a quick overview of what is known as the faculty school system, or also the micro college system. So, the faculty school is any school that doesn't have administration but instead is run directly by the faculty. It has a group of faculty and a board of advisors. The minimum amount is 3 faculty and 3 advisors for a standalone college. And this type of college has been extremely streamlined to not depend on physical presence. There is no building that we own or land that we own. However, the focus is on the academic exchange, the way that good things happen to the mind when you put a mentor and a student together, a faculty member and a student together over interesting texts. So this is college scaled down to its smallest version, its most affordable version, without losing the core goal of a college education, which is to develop the intellect in a way that is prepared for sustainable, in-depth thinking throughout life. It's not acquiring a specific skill set that you are going to use specifically for one job, and that's the job that you're going to have in your life. This is much more of a broader, comprehensive, general, deep dive into the intellectual process in terms of rounded thinking, better communication, lifelong learning. And, the goal of all of this is for you to exist in a good way, to live the good life in a community, which calls for empathetic partnership. You have to look at people around you as partners in life, at different levels of partnership, but partnership nonetheless. And you need to learn how to feel what it is like to be them and how to treat them as you yourself would like to be treated. So that is the goal of education. There is no genuine education without humility and love on that level. It has to affect you on that level, or else something has gone wrong and you've learned only the grammar of something, but you haven't learned the way it saturates one's life and leads you towards the very powerful notion, a goal worth giving a life to, which is living life on this earth well and full, life that is truly life. You have to pursue that. And college is to prepare you for that and to bring that to the forefront. So the faculty school system is dedicated to that sort of education, and it's going back to a very classical notion of putting good men and women together with good men and women. An older mind with a younger mind, you put the two together and let them interact, the younger mind should benefit because of the growth and the guidance. And it centers around interesting material that is specifically selected in terms of general learning and then more specialized learning, but through the public library. All right, so you have colleges that are designed this way. You have mentor groups that don't offer degrees. Colleges do offer degrees. We're talking about the faculty school college, or also known as the micro college. Depending on the rules of the state, degrees can be offered through the micro college. At least half of the states in the United States allow this to happen because of religious exemption. The state usually likes to, license and have oversight over the higher education that happens in the state, both public and private. However, if you are aligned in a religiously guided and directed path of education, the state, and you apply properly for the right to operate in that state, the state will grant you that right because of freedom of religion. And this is true for at least half of the United States. More than half, but we know that it's operating in at least half, and that's how we operate. Now, if we wanted to do other things, we can have the same structure but with a different terminology, and we call these mentor groups. So mentor groups can offer achievement awards, they can offer degree equivalent awards, and they can do a lot of different things. Now, above both of those groups, the micro college and the mentor groups, you have oversight, and you have the accreditation agency, which has manuals that we have to follow, and site visits, and annual evaluations that the teachers have to go through, and the oversight is needed and exceptional, and it is a very good thing. And then above the accreditation agency is what we call the recognition agency. They are the ones that are making sure that the accreditation agency is doing a good job and following the rules. And because you have that square, if you will, if you can imagine the 4 points, all right, down at the bottom, where it's at the level of community engagement with students, with adults, for adult enrichment services, for neighborhoods and communities with the mentor groups, you have the micro college, and then you have the mentor group. And there are more than one of these. These are popping up and growing in the states that allow this to happen. And then above that, you have 2 more points. The accreditation agency and the recognition agency, both providing oversight for the groups below, and the recognition agency making sure that the accreditation agency is doing their job. You realize that if any one of these groups is in contention with another, there is a third party, a disinterested third party, that can provide mediation and can resolve conflict. So you as a student can go to the accreditation agency, you can go to the recognition agency. I would prefer that you come to Ravenburn or the micro school you're involved with. If you have any concerns or complaints, there's a whole protocol of how this is dealt with. So what I want to convey to you in this video is that there's a lot of structure here. All of this is designed to spread and to be stable in terms of long-term education, alternate services, and anybody that really is interested in starting a faculty school or a mentor group, Open Latch has open arms for them to come in, to join the movement, if you will, and to enjoy working with so many people that are interacting in this system. It's a beautiful thing. The pricing is almost perfect because we want to be able to provide this for everyone, but there needs to be monetary exchange so that the contracts have a legal basis to them, and it also funds the teachers. Teachers can make a nice supplemental income here, or even, if the numbers are right, a full-time income. And many times the student is not paying more than $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 for the whole degree. So that's pretty incredible. The whole system is designed to operate independently of state or government oversight, because we believe that education is a very special thing, and it cannot be big business. It has to be small, local, and tailored to the students. And the faculty and the administration of the accreditation agency is not there to get rich, but we do seek to make a living. And the pricing is right so that it's fair all around. It's fair all around. And no one is here to get rich, but we are all here to build something that is sustainable, so that down the line a micro school never has to go out of business. Nothing like that is threatening the model in any way. So there's a lot of thought that goes into this, and we just want to assure you that what you're getting involved with here is a real system. These are real degrees, and they just don't look like what you might be expecting or what the community is used to, because we refuse to be big business, and we have done things differently so that this can operate on a very small scale through the public library. But we are all confident that the product that is happening here, the path that the student goes on, and the way the changes are made and they grow intellectually is spot on in terms of what a college education should do.